Hot button issue in Florida and the nation, the debate about immigration reform and crackdowns. Tonight, one local man facing deportation is putting a face on that debate, hoping to find leniency, even though he concedes the law is not on his side. News Channel 5's Rochelle Ritchie is live in Boynton Beach with our story tonight. Rochelle?
Well, Kelley, Manuel Guerra admits that he crossed the Rio Grande illegally into the United States 11 years ago. He says he was seeking a better way of life, and just when he thought he was about to do that, the immigration office called saying he's going to be deported.
Well, I really...
Manuel Guerra showed us some of his most memorable moments while here in the United States.
This is the stage that I've gone through.
But now his attorney says the desire to go against all odds has come back to haunt him after he applied to get a work permit.
Well, he was put in deportation proceedings because of a notary, who basically screwed him over. I mean, who basically took his money, didn't tell him that by filling out certain forms he could be put in deportation. He is just, to me, not the shining example of what I think our government should be looking at in terms of deporting people.
10 years ago, at age 16, he lived in a small city in Mexico where he was told his family would be killed if he didn't join a Mexican street gang named Paquillas. He says they tried to kill him twice.
They were doing, bad stuff. They were, fighting against other groups.
Little by little, Guerra found himself involuntarily part of the gang. But instead of dealing drugs and fighting, Guerra says he wanted to write books.
I wanted to get out as soon as possible.
Guerra saw a new direction for his life, and that direction was north to the United States.
And my older sister said, "Oh, you can come to the United States. If you want, you can come and, and get an education."
And that's what he did. After a journey with little food and only the clothes on his back, Guerra walked for 5 days across mountainous terrain, dodging immigration officers, feeding on grass, and crossed the Texas border illegally.
I was so happy.
Since coming to the U.S. at age 16, Guerra, now 27, has gone from being a dishwasher to learning English and putting himself through high school and joining the ROTC program. He now works closely with his church and hopes to be a priest. Guerra says if he is deported, going back to Mexico will be like starting a new life all over again.
I know more about United States of America than I know more about Mexico.
And Guerra says that if he is allowed to stay in the United States, he plans to join the military and become a chaplain. His hearing is scheduled for September 1st in Miami. I'm Rochelle Ritchie, live in Boynton Beach, WPTV News Channel 5.